I am Heinrich Hertz. I'm a German scientist that contributed to the electromagnetic and mechanic field. I was born in Hamburg, Germany on January 1, 1894. My mother was Elisabeth Pfefferkorn Hertz, and my father was Gustav Hertz. My father was a respected lawyer and later he was a legislator. I was educated at the Hertzschule des Johanneums in Hamburg, where I started to be interested in science. Later, I studied engineering at Frankfurt, and in 1980 studied my PhD at the University of Berlin. Over my studies, I was able to be the student of great scientists such as Gustav Kirchhoff and German Helmholtz. Under Helmholtz's help and teaching, I investigated and won a prize demonstrating that electricity had no inertia. In 1983, I began to study Maxwell's electromagnetic theory. I married Elizabeth Doll in 1886 and had two daughters. I was a professor in the Karlsruhe Polytechnic between 1885 and 1889. During my teaching in Karlsruhe Polytechnic in 1887, I developed an oscillator made of two polished brass knobs separated by a tiny gap, applied high voltage electricity across the central spark gap, creating sparks, with a receiver of loop wire. At the end of the loop were small knobs separated a tiny gap. This was the first controlled transmission and reception of electromagnetic waves. With this experiment, I produced electric waves and measured their length and velocity. I confirmed James Clerk Maxwell's theory of electromagnetism, that established the existence of electromagnetic waves and that the velocity of radio waves was equal to the velocity of light, proving that light and heat are electromagnetic radiations. I continued my research and demonstrated that the energy radiated from the electrical oscillator I designed traveled at the speed of light and could be reflected, refracted, produce interference patterns, and produce standing waves, just like light. Due to my discovery, electromagnetic waves were called Hertzians, but later changed the name to radio waves. And the unit of frequency of a radio wave, that is measured in 1 cycle per second, is named the Hertz in my honor. I found out how to make the electric and magnetic fields detach themselves from wires. My results changed the world, since they were the foundation for our modern communication technology, including radio, television, satellite communication, mobile phones, and radio astronomy. In 1987, while working on electromagnetism, I found another important phenomenon, the photoelectric effect, showing that an ultraviolet light on an electric charged metal, the UV light caused the metal to lose its charge faster than otherwise. In 1899, another scientist confirmed that UV light actually ejected electrons from metals. This discovery led Albert Einstein to rethink the theory of light, but I did not further investigate this effect. Other accomplishments I did were that with the help of my student Philip Lenard, I worked with cathode rays, which are produced inside vacuum tubes by electrodes. And I investigated contact mechanics, a topic in which I published several papers. I died on January 1, 1894, in Bonn, Germany, associated with blood poisoning and cancer, but nothing was confirmed.